Come on, Wes, you gotta do this.
What's going on, everyone? Happy holidays to you and your family. Welcome to the River City Girls 2 review. Shout outs to Wait for blessing your boy with a copy of the game. A little history on this series. River City Ransom has been around for eons, since the first one that was released April 25th, 1989. Jesus Christ, I was almost 5 years old when this game came out. Technos was the company that developed the game, along with other titles such as Double Dragon, another legendary beat-em-up that paved the way for the amazing beat-em-ups we have today, and of course games like River City Girls. River City Girls 2 is about 10 hours long if you want to just focus on the main story. 16 to 18 hours long if you're trying to complete the game in its entirety. The thing about this franchise is, since the beginning, it's innovated the approach of how beat-em-ups are made. You don't just punch, kick, and move forward to progress. There's actually story you have to pay attention to. The story for this game continues from the previous River City Girls. So I'd strongly suggest, if you care about the story, go and play the first River City Girls before you play this one. But it's not mandatory for you to do so to keep track of what's going on in the second one. What's amazing about this story is that although you would think it wouldn't work in a beat 'em up to have a fleshed out story with backtracking, but for this beat 'em up it works, it fits. They make it easy for you to stay tuned into the story by it having humorous moments, dialogue, interesting characters, and made it easy for you to backtrack with the symbols and tools like your cell phone to help you progress through the game easily. To me, with that factor alone, I consider this an RPG beat 'em up. Graphics and animation. The graphics in this game isn't your standard modernized graphics. What they do is stick to the same pixel artwork they've used from the previous River City Girls, but refined it a little bit better. But the cool thing about it is, it works for this game and flows pretty nicely. Even the comic book style art they use during the dialogue moments of the game. My favorite is when Marion tells a story when she gets possessed. They animate the comic book style and it adds to the story she's telling, which is pretty damn cool. So that was a good call to me that they used pixel and comic book artwork animation in this game. It really brings the characters to life. The developers of Wait For It did an amazing job at the layout of each location in the game. From how you use the map, taking a bus, and how each area didn't look the same as one another. One minute you'd be at a fish market tossing swordfish at your enemies. The next you'd be in a club fighting people on a dance floor. I really like that aspect of the game. Like, it gives a different mood and it doesn't make the game seem like it's bland. And it's the same cookie cutter stages throughout the whole game. Music and Easter eggs. Do I even have to mention how insane this Beefy Soundtrack is? You get about 40 plus songs that practically all sound good and fit each stage and mood of the game. I'm a big fan of gaming music, so I know when it's a hit or miss, and this definitely is a hit. I like the music so much I literally was standing up jamming while playing this game. Even when I'm not playing a game, I've listened through the whole soundtrack. So kudos to Megan McDuffie, Mega Ran, Del North, DJ Chief, The Microphone Misfits, Matthew Lister, Christina V, and Richard EB. Wait for it. Please hold on to these people for the next few projects that you do, please. I like to also bring attention to the many different Easter eggs in the game, such as Provy, to who originated from River City Underground, Cuneo, and Ricky, who are the OGs that got a crazy upgrade that fits well with this game. And also, some of the boss fights bring you down memory lane. Those are just a sprinkle of some of the Easter eggs that are showcased in this game. Replay value. This game has a good amount of replay value. You could go through the game without completing side missions and only complete 50% of it. You might also want to level up each character in the game or play it on the hardest difficulty after your first run. The game you at least can go through 3 times and have a good time. In closing, River City Girls 2 finds a good blend of what made the past games good. Good music, a storyline that doesn't leave you bored, quests, great replay value, and other miscellaneous features to keep you wanting more. This game is worth every penny and, to be honest, a solid contender for the beat 'em up of the year. Shoutouts to Wait For It for knocking this game out the park and giving your boy once again a copy of the game. Special shout out to all of the artists and musicians that worked on this game. You guys put even more life into this game. Hopefully there's more River City games to come in the future. Super Dodgeball anyone? My score for this game is a solid 9 out of 10. With that being said, this is Wes signing out. Take care everyone.